Some Coke syrup. Don't taste as delicious as normal Coke.
Oh, man.
What's up, motherfuckers? We are live. And sober.
Well, he isn't, but I am.
I'm sober as a motherfucking Are you sobered up?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh man, I'm
You're still semi in the zone.
I'm lit Romney, baby. I'm ready to go. But
It's been a day. That's all we can say.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tokyo Crypto Show featuring me, John from Modern Life Dating, and the man, the myth, the legend, the crypto god himself, Charlie from Cultivate Crypto. What a wild day we've had today, huh?
Oh, we just had a good day overall.
I think it was a wonderful day.
The weather was great.
It was jumping in the water. You know, got a little cut. I got a little cut on my hand there. Can you guys see that? I got a little cut there. You can see that.
Yeah, well, you're trying to get us to jump off of like a
Sharp rocks.
Well, not only a sharp volcanic rock, but a rock that was literally only had like less than 3 feet of depth after it. So I kind of had to talk you out of that in your drunken state. So I think that was probably a good idea. I
jumped off the rocks. I cut myself up a little bit. That's okay. These things happen, mate.
And King Nick, when Moon, the end of this year, when alt season, in a year and a half.
Yeah, things are. Listen, guys, if you're playing your cards right now, I mean, just get ready to be fucking gold chain Andy. I mean, shit is just gonna happen, 100%. There's gonna be, without a shadow of doubt, bro. I have zero doubt in crypto. Actually, the more
look at this thing from King Nick. Next time Don Vase flips bullish, I'm exiting all crypto. Probably about right.
Fuck Tone Phase. That guy's a creep and a weirdo. That guy is a fucking dude.
Yeah,
fuck
Cody.
Tone
Well,
Phase.
if I take off this hat, we were just out in the ocean and shit today, so we were swimming. I didn't have time to, freshen myself up, so I just put on my, Hawaii hat, which looks like I'm just fucking from Iowa, which basically I am, so it's all good.
He is from Iowa, but anyways, it's not a bad thing.
Cornfields forever.
If you guys missed it, I mean, listen, we posted the whole fucking shebang on my Instagram. Charlie's gonna start using Instagram soon. But if you missed it, and if you like spicy memes, right here, buddy. Modern Life Dating, that's me on Instagram here. Oops.
Are you sharing the screen?
Yep.
All right.
You can see our little story here. We went to the beach here. Beautiful, super beautiful day.
How's work, fuckers?
How's work, fuckers? Quality stream inbound, baby. Quality stream inbound.
Oh my god, we are channeling our inner white trash. We're going to fucking Red Lobster, baby. Get drunk on the beach. Red Lobster. We're going, baby. It's gonna be a good old time.
Food that you enjoy.
Charlie, come pose by this sign right here,
Oh, that's just a pose.
Pose. Give me that Bitcoin pose. Oh, look at that fucking money. Red Lobster, baby. Luxury.
Here's us drinking more, and then the next one is pretty interesting. You get to see. That's our lobster. We got to choose, and we're like, yeah, kill that motherfucker. We're gonna eat him. And we killed that motherfucker. Rest in peace, my dude.
We put a lot of cheese on him, which is pretty good.
We killed his ass. We ate him, and now we're washing him down with some McDonald's. Fuck that lobster. He ain't got shit on us. This is some coconut shrimp we enjoyed on today's
Coconut
luxury
shrimp with a little bit of
Bitcoin
pineapple and a
adventure.
lot of Cultivate Crypto motherfuckers.
Oh, Tokyo Crypto Show's late. Steak, lobster, mashed potatoes, corn.
Tell us more.
It's delicious.
Cheers. There's our lobster homie. We killed him.
This one's for all. This one's for all our dead homies who just died for us to eat him.
He's a very nice guy.
Not bad.
Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? There he is. I see him right there. Come here, motherfucker. Come on. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, motherfucker? You coming with me? We're about to eat your ass.
The staff wasn't too pleased with me reaching in there and grabbing that lobster, but hey, sometimes you gotta live that hot dude life. So, if you want to see some spicy memes, this one's pretty spicy. No, you make me a sandwich, and then the whole fucking United Nation came together to make a fucking... Ed Lattimore likes it. He says LMAO. You know.
Yeah, to please her with the sandwich is going to take quite a lot.
Yeah, what a ham planet. But anyways, guys, that's me on if you're down, you know, hit me up on Instagram, which is at Modern Life Dating. Let's do a little bit of house cleaning here, right? And then if you want to follow Charlie on social media, he's most active on Twitter, which is at Cultivate Crypto. 122 followers. We're trying to get him to 200 first, and then 1,000 by the end of the year. It's a little bit of a stretch, but that's the goal. 1,000 by the end of the year, because Charlie has a very distinguishable voice in the cryptocurrency sphere, and he is very worthy of being heard. So follow him here at Cultivate Crypto.
The funny thing, the thing that the reason why I jump in here, into the crypto shit is because a lot of these people are just full of shit, not giving you real information, coming in and saying like, hey, why don't you just buy Dash, or why don't you just buy fucking Nano Coin? Why don't you buy a Japan Content Token Coin? Whatever. They just feed you what they want you to do. They don't actually feed you like proper information. So, that's what I try to get through is all that bullshit.
Let's address the chat real quick, because I've seen some normie questions that we got to stomp out with the hot dude fire and the fucking...
We're doing a Q&A session.
We're doing a question. So
let's
today's...
get into it.
Guys, today...
We're kind of indulging. We're fucking... We had a beach day. We had a few beers. More than a few beers.
Several.
Some whiskeys. And now some McDonald's. So.
Several hard alcohol behaviors. I kept on falling asleep on this Japanese guy on the train, and he was so fucking pissed.
It's kind of the way it is.
He kept on shrugging, like, get the fuck off of me, you dirty foreigner.
I think it's just the fact that you're not Japanese, yeah.
Yeah, I kept on falling asleep. I was just passing out and sleeping on the man, you know. He made... I would sell that man in IKEA because he was comfortable. But, it happens. These things happen. We're gonna fire up the phone lines right now, and let's get this party on this. Let's get this party started. The normies are out here norming at alarming rates, and if you're not a normie, you're probably watching us. And if you're probably watching us, you're probably invested in crypto.
And any of the guys who are watching my show yesterday would have seen, the 10-year outlook for where crypto is going, especially the 5-year outlook, but there's like a 2-year outlook, which is the immediate term, which is why you get invested now. And there's the 5-year outlook, which is how you play your cards right, because you actually have to learn shit in order.
1 second, the British lady's talking. Hold on.
Oh, really? Oh,
the blog talk lady.
Yeah,
my bad, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
I don't want you to waste your time.
That's all good.
To start your show now.
Your show is scheduled to start in 15 seconds.
So the main point of yesterday's episode was, in the next 2 months, if you buy
your
into
show
Bitcoin,
will go live in 5 seconds. 4,
whatever you can.
3,
you're going to be
2,
in overall
1.
profit for the next 2 years. Hand over fist, easiest trade, easiest thing you're ever going to make. There are some downfalls to that are possible, but rather unlikely. That's what I went over on my channel yesterday, and I think a few of these guys have seen that. Tony, Ernie, Aaron Wolf, and Cody, I'm sure all have seen it. Mark probably as well. So that was easy to spot. Then the next 5 years, so if you actually learn crypto and you actually know what's going on, then you can play when it goes up, and then when it goes down, you can also play the downside, right? And so you can play both the upside and the downside. And if you can play both arenas, then you're making even more money. And then the last part of yesterday's episode was the 10 years down the road when millennials actually have the majority of the buying power in the fucking world economy, which is coming in 2029. And they're the people who, get this digital shit. No, they just understand it. Whether they believe in it is a different story, but all these institutions are coming in. Things are getting really, really real over the next 5 years for crypto. It's really maturing. And so over the next 10 years, that's basically the last chance you have to get in before it becomes actually stable.
Mm-hmm.
So the stock market back before the year 2000, was volatile enough where people in Goldman Sachs could put down tens of millions of dollars on random trades when it was before computers basically got involved and before a lot of bots got involved. And they could actually make a lot of money trading. And then from 2000 until the recession in 2008, the volatility died down heavily. And so a lot of people were still getting into the stock game, but the returns were getting less, and less, and less. And if you're playing the stock game now, it's still, an okay game to play. But the volatility is so low that it's really, really hard to actually make the money that basically these people promise, through these trades or hedge funds and all of that. That's why crypto is really taking off, because it's such a new asset that the people who understand it and the people who are getting it and the people who are trading it have that opportunity over the next 5 to 10 years. 10 years from now, it'll be a mature market. And, the volatility will probably be a hell of a lot less. And then it'll actually be an asset that people actually like, oh, yeah, it's a normal thing to have. Just like gold, just like cash, just like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the point of the episode that I did yesterday, was just telling people, hey, the next 5 years, trading is the way that you can make money, the way that you can cultivate crypto. The next 10 years, trading and earning, actually asking people to pay you in Bitcoin or pay you in cryptocurrency is the way that you can get this stuff. And then after 10 years from now, it'll be an actual, adopted form of money, asset, whatever you want to call it, contract status for Ethereum in particular. So if you actually pay attention, just for like 15 minutes a day for the next 10 years, you'll be better off than 90% of the people around you, or probably 99% of the people around you. So that's all I got to say. Yeah, enjoy that. I'll take a bite as well.
Sorry, but yeah. So what we're gonna talk about today?
Peter says, tuning in to see crypto, seeing food.
Sorry, Peter. We had
What are you guys eating, says Tony?
we just needed
the
R&R.
the most healthy food in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Sorry.
golden arches.
Sorry, boys. We're eating McDonald's over here.
So what does it mean if the RSI is increasing but the price is decreasing? I'd have to look at the chart. But
Do you want to log
generally,
into all your charts here?
yeah, I can pull up the chart.
Pull up the charts. Do your chart magic.
All right. But generally, if the RSI is increasing, it just means that it's becoming overbought. And if the price is decreasing, that just means at the same time that it's generally bearish in the short term. We're not sharing. Okay. Hey, all right. As long as I'm not showing passwords and stuff.
Yeah, you're good. One thing I'd like to note, like for all you guys, we're all kind of normal men in here as well. So we all kind of have normal behaviors. And when I am in the United States of America, which I will be in the United States of America, August 25th to September 5th, I'm trying to convince Charlie to come with me. He can come stay on the floor of my Airbnb. Or we got a separate room. And we got also a nice pull-out sofa. So I'll take good care of him. I'll feed him, which is extremely easy to do in the United States. I'll just give him a pack of fucking Oreos a day. You can live off of that.
Yeah, no thanks.
What? August 31st, we are having the Hot Dude Army Alliance meeting. And we got guys flying out from Texas, unbelievable. We got guys flying out from fucking New York City. We got guys flying out from Louisiana. I didn't even think that people would want to actually come see me and meet me or whatever. But if you want to come meet me, boy, oh boy, I'll change your fucking life. I mean, I'm thrilled. But yeah. So that's some good news. If you guys want to meet me, come through. That's a big thing.
How do we go back to that back end screen?
Huh?
How do we look at your YouTube thing? Oh, it's over here, right? Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
right there. Mm-hmm.
Enjoying that 1 of 20 cheat meal.
Uh-huh.
Christopher Wilson says. Yeah, pretty much. Well, today was a cheat day, basically.
Oh,
going to the beach.
We only ate Red Lobster and this McDonald's. That's it.
Well, yeah, we didn't eat anything. We just,
We drank our calories and alcohol. All right.
and then swam it off.
Yeah. Let's address the chat. So Cody Mouse is first. KP. LOL. Tony S says, morning, Cody. Morning, guys. Ernie says, what's up? Aaron Wolf says, get that dipping sauce game on, Charlie.
Hell yeah. I wish I had barbecue, but I only got ketchup.
King Nick says, sup, fellas? When moon? When alt season? Soon. Morning, Tony. You know the guest. King Nick says, next time. Oh, yeah, he says, Tone Vase. Next time Tone Vase flips bullish, I'm exiting all cryptos. I love it. Tone Vase fucking sucks. Hey, Tone Vase, if you can hear me, fuck you. You suck. All right, motherfucker. We'll educate your ass.
Still waiting for 2,000, 1,500 yen Bitcoin.
Well,
Oh my
yeah,
God, are you kidding me?
You fucking fool, Tone Vase. You got fucking crypto following, but you got no crypto skills, you fucking bald-headed nerd.
Have you ever seen him try to pick up chicks when he does live streams in other countries too? It's pretty
Cringe.
yeah. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking weird champ. Charlie looking extra Midwestern today. Edgar, what up, y'all? Hey, Mark Gordon, what's up? BNB down. Are we still neglecting alts? Are we still thinking BNB is going to go to 100? Dude, come on. You have not rode the BNB train yet, Tony. Bro, I rode BNB from fucking 14 down to like, what did it get down to, like $4?
Yeah, $4.
I was riding that shit to 4, and I was like, I fucking threw some passive-aggressive text to Charlie. I was like, way to go, yeah, I fucking, BNB is great, you know? And then I ended up making a fuckload of money. But, dude, you just gotta hold, man.
Well, BNB is not really even down that much right now.
What's it at right now?
Good question. I think it's at like 28, but let me just pull up the chart just to be sure. Pull up the alts chart. Got Monocoin. I did Monocoin the other day. That was fun. Yeah, BNB is 28.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's all good.
Not bad at all.
No, it's like, so here was the thing. Okay, so let me show this chart. How do I share screen?
Click on that. Scene. Bingo.
Right. So this is what was happening with BNB back in, what was this, May? So this was when the hack was happening with BNB. BNB was at an all-time high around here at $25. And then basically Binance got hacked. And the price went down to like 20, jumped back up here to 24, and then went back all the way down to like 18 or 17 bucks, something like that. And I got quite a few people saying, hey, what the fuck is going on? This is crazy. And that's the worst that happened to BNB during a fucking hack.
Yeah.
A hack of I forgot how many millions of dollars. They lost like $30 million or something like that.
Dropping the bucket in the crypto game.
For them, nothing. And so going from 25 at an all-time high down to 17, which was actually in the correction mode itself already, just exemplified or made that correction more extreme. And then it just bounced up from there, right? So the reason why BNB is not really doing much right now is because Bitcoin is leading the game. Can I open up a new tab, or should I?
Yeah, hit that. I'm gonna go to CoinMarketCap.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's go to Bitcoin dominance. Let's see, what's Bitcoin dominance at right now? Oh, 64. Oh, you dirty girl.
Yeah, and even if I did this yesterday on my, I think it was this one that I have it on. Yeah, Bitcoin D, the big D, the dominance chart. So you can see this is hilarious, right? Bitcoin was basically close to 98% dominance up until the only time it started losing dominance was here, which is in 2017 February. And that's when Ethereum and all of the altcoins started taking off in the market, and people were just starting to bet the house on everything and anything in the crypto sphere. And Bitcoin dominance went down, which was not a bad thing. It just meant that people were taking their money out of Bitcoin and putting it into these other alts. And then as soon as, the end of the market happened in January of 2018, people just started accumulating Bitcoin again from that time. So that play right there, where the dominance went down, was simply a factor of, and if we go to the long-term chart here, that was simply a factor because that was the same time period of basically on this chart here, the top of this bull run. So everybody was bleeding into alts, right? So if we go back to this dominance chart, so here, February or March 2017, go to this one, February, March 2017. The price of Bitcoin was going up like crazy, and it was at the end of the last bull market when it was just going nuts that year. And the Bitcoin dominance was actually going down. So even though Bitcoin was gaining a hell of a lot in terms of dollars, the whole market was just gaining because alt season was going crazy. But whenever the market turns, once we hit, a peak here in January of 2018, and then things start going down into a temporary bear market, that's when people start putting back into Bitcoin. And then when the market comes back, people are still continuing to put into Bitcoin. So basically the story is whenever you look at these past bull markets, the 1 and the 2 and the 3, so the first, 70% of the bull market is all about Bitcoin. And the same here. Up until, February of 2017, the first 3 waves were all about Bitcoin. And then it was about altcoins for the first time ever in 2017. Same thing now. The next 1 year is basically a story all about people accumulating Bitcoin, which is what I was talking about in my show yesterday. The next 2 months are the last time that you can accumulate Bitcoin at a decent price. Even though you might think the price is high now, it's under $10,000. Which anything under $10,000 is a fucking steal at this point. So this point here, the next 1 year, is all about Bitcoin. Then once people, have enough confidence in the crypto markets, then around this area, they'll start putting into alts, and then the Bitcoin dominance, it'll probably continue to go up for a while, and then it'll start to turn over once, people get really confident in the Bitcoin price. But right now, we're in this stealth accumulation phase, which the first wave and the second wave and part of the beginning of the third wave is when people are really not paying attention to cryptocurrency. Only people who are paying attention are the people who, are less risk averse, but also know where this stuff is going in the long term. And they're also willing to play both, the upside of this market. Let's say we go to 150,000 per Bitcoin. It drops 85% back down to 20,000 per coin, right, over the course of another bear market, and then it continues to go up from there. That's a likely scenario. So as long as you can play that type of scenario and understand that this is going to continually be adopted more and more over the next 10 years, then it's almost easy. And Cody actually in my chat the other day told me one of the things that he did, which was great, which was we didn't call this top at 14,000, but we were saying it looks like we're likely have a wave 5 in. He took about 10 or 15% of his Bitcoin portfolio, sold it around 13,000, which is right about here, which is
wow,
pretty
that's
much
smart. That's pretty smart. Yeah, that's good.
And
Good job, Cody.
Guess where he bought back in? 9,500.
Oh, fuck.
Basically a perfect play.
I'm envious. I'm
Basically
fucking
a
envious.
perfect
That's almost perfect. Yeah. No, that's pretty perfect,
And
actually.
and that's only on the fact of the macro trend. Seeing once we get to a top here, we do need to have a requisite correction, right? And so that this correction here that we're seeing now, yeah, we see some bounce around. Basically, right now we'll see bounces between 9 and 12,000 over the next 1 month, and we might even see some discount prices into the mid 8,000s or even down to 7,200. But once we get there, the only place after that is
Quarter
the
4,
fucking
baby.
moon.
Quarter four.
fucking moon.
Buy some Bitcoin now and you get body language
This is
mastery for
literally
free.
The last chance that you get.
Buy some Bitcoin right now and you get body language mastery for free by quarter 4 and quarter 3. So
With
do
how
it.
much money you can, right?
Seriously.
So we've been telling people since this area here, $3,600.
I'm getting sick and tired of these fuckers not listening to us, to be honest with you.
Well, some of these guys are listening, so
Fair play.
I think we're doing right.
Cody, listen, whatever you're doing, you need to fucking just stand up straight and give yourself a pat on the back because seriously, Cody, like, really, to almost time the top and then perfectly time the bottom. Did you get lucky? Absolutely. Did this take skill? Absolutely.
Well,
And you pulled it off.
to the market, right?
He pulled it off. He did it. That's at the end of the day, he did it.
You absorb the information that you're given. You use your own goddamn brain to figure out other things that may or may not be happening.
Yes.
And then you make a decision. And that's what he did.
Cody, you're the fucking G, bro. You did it, my man. You absolutely pulled it off. Oh shit. gotta close the. Can't show the fucking Facebook group. Good lord. That is. Oh, you saw my private message to Charlie. You awake, motherfucker?
Oh yeah. Well, you were doing the webinar during that time. It's all good.
Oh lord, throw us off fucking YouTube. I'm fucking hiccuping over here like a drunk. Let's go back to the chat. Ivor says, sup, man? Hey, Ivor, how you doing? Mate says Mark Gordon. Mark Gordon and Ivor are both Irish mates. That beach looks great. Yeah, it was a good time. Tuning in to see crypto shows, seeing food. Brenton Wall, what's up, man? Brenton Wall, congratulations on becoming a mod. I got hiccups, dude. Becoming a mod on Charlie's channel.
Starting getting those trolls.
Yeah, what are you guys eating? Fucking, what are we not eating? That's the most important thing. Love their fries. Do you both sell park funds in your wallet when it dips or leave in? I don't. I honestly, I'm such a believer in crypto. Let me take my earrings off. I'm such a fucking believer in crypto right now that, like, legit, I'm just buying and holding because I just feel like, actually, I want to show a clip to the rest of you guys. I'm gonna go through the chat and address it. Actually, you know, fuck it. Let's just go full ADD. Let me just show you this clip right now. So here's a reason.
This is entertaining for me because I don't even know what the fuck you're going right now.
Oh, let me just show you a reason to follow me on. Jesus Christ, I got hiccups for like a motherfucker. Okay. This is really very, very interesting. So check this out. For all you guys in America who go to the movie theaters, AMC Theaters recently signed a deal with Litecoin. And watch.
So did the Miami Dolphins.
Well, yeah, Litecoin is the official coin of the fucking Miami Dolphins. Yeah, cryptocurrency's a scam, bro. Cryptocurrency, it's not here, bro. Ah. Tell me more, oh fucking champion of the poverty. Like, look at this, okay? This is AMC Theaters. This man right here is paying for his concessions.
His Haagen-Dazs and his Nestle Crunch Bar.
With Litecoin. Look how long it takes him. Look at that. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane. Look at that. 1 second. Boom. Just no fumbling through the cash transactions. Nothing. Look at this. I'm legit talking over this whole thing. Like, here we go. 1. Done. Literally 1 second transitions. 1 second transitions, and we are paying for our concessions. And if you don't think this is true, dude, go, like, legit, go to China. Go to China and check out the WeChat payment system. Like,
it's getting creepy in China.
It is getting creepy,
like,
but
they're getting to the point to where they can walk, and they get their face recognition thing, and they just pay on their social credit.
Yeah,
that's kind of creepy as fuck.
Well, the difference is, though, the Chinese yuan is controlled, and cryptocurrency is not controlled. All right, and literally these shops have QR codes on the walls, and you just like, hey, I want to buy this shirt. She's like, yeah, just send XYZ to this QR code. You show it to her. Hey, I'm gonna send this. You scan the QR code. Out. Get the fuck out of here. You're done. No bagging, no none of that bullshit, no counting cash. I fucking hate coins. I do you like coins? I fucking hate coins.
Dude, you know pennies cost more to make than they're worth?
Yeah, imagine how these Japanese feel about their fucking 1 yen coin. When they give me that thing, I'm like, what are you giving me this piece of fucking trash for?
Basically.
Yeah. So, I mean, guys, the future is here. Cryptocurrency is here to stay. If AMC Theaters is making a big deal, if fucking Whole Foods is making a big deal, if fucking Amazon, Amazon accepts cryptocurrency now. Amazon accepts Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, there's also like companies that even if all Amazon retailers don't accept it, they still can bypass that and allow people to purchase it. So there's like third parties that basically go around these websites to let you pay in cryptocurrency through them without the actual retailer on the other end knowing that you're paying in cryptocurrency. They just think you're paying flat.
Let's go back to the chat. Guys, the phone lines are open. 657-383-1318. Call in, motherfuckers. You sons of bitches.
To answer Adam's question, do you both sell park funds in your wallet when it dips or leave it in? So I leave 80% of it in because we're in an uptrend, but I do trade 20 to 30% of my portfolio to try to cultivate more on the trades. And sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, but when you win more often than you lose.
If you're educated.
If you're doing it right, yeah.
If you watch the Tokyo Crypto Show, like most of you fucking normies aren't doing. Just joking. I hope you guys all watch. I love y'all. Tommy B. Shelby says, morning, gents. You are eating McDonald's, and I'm here eating chicken and broccoli. Peter, you're better than us.
I was just going to say the same thing.
We are drunk degenerates.
Well, I'm not drunk anymore. You might be.
I'm still fucking smashed. I mean, it's okay. I'm not super drunk, but I'm going to bed after this. I mean, I'm going to do a webinar.
We had a day in the sun.
Yeah, I'm cooked, man. I'm cooked. And I was starting international wars. Charlie was being an ambassador of peace.
I was just kind of watching. Well, you gotta talk about the Russian national anthem now.
Nah, fuck those Russian hoes. Fuck those bitches. Crypto fear greed is at extreme fear 20. Time to buy up. Good stuff. Hot Dude Con, yes. Where is the Hot Dude Army meetup? It is August 31st in Orlando, Florida. If you want to meet me, what we're going to do is we're going to go have dinner, and then we are going to have some drinks, and then we're going to go to Anthony Red Pill Judas Johnson's house, and we're going to set it on fire. So if you want to join the...
Come on.
No, I'm just joking. I'm not going to set it on fire. I mean...
You don't want to incriminate yourself here on live.
If Googs talks me into it, I'll set it on fire. Like, all right, Googs, you say,
You personally won't, but you might know somebody who can.
I would never do that. But we're going to Orlando. I know where Anthony Johnson lives. Maybe we could just go drop by, knock on his house, front door, and be like, hey, can we see these Zelda posters? Can you give us a little breakdown of why you screwed us all over on 21 convention tickets? But anyways, yeah, Orlando, August 31st. It's going to be a good time. Any alts you guys are bullish on? My secret bag is Cardano. Cardano is a good one, man.
No, Cardano's solid, but none of these alts are going to pump huge.
Not yet.
Until the end of the bull run.
Which is like 2022, like January.
Year and a half.
Yeah.
So some of these alts will consistently do well. They might not do better than Bitcoin for most of the part, but like you got Litecoin, you got Ethereum. Ethereum's pretty weak compared to Bitcoin right now, but you got Litecoin, Binance Coin, maybe some Chainlink. Those three coins have been doing the best compared to Bitcoin this year. Everything else besides that has been weaker than Bitcoin, so Bitcoin is where it's at. But Cardano is solid. Litecoin, Ethereum is also solid. So these other coins are solid. It's just
Binance Coin is pretty solid.
I already said that. Right?
It's solid.
And so, like any of these things, which actually.
Sorry, I thought you didn't say it.
Yeah, I was just saying. The only thing I was saying is like, okay, you got two choices. One, put it mostly in Bitcoin right now, which is what you should be doing, and you'll see the most gains now.
Yeah.
Then once we get to I don't know, normie arrogance status where all the people just flood in to the market, then that's when you say, okay, you can basically put your Bitcoin into anything and you can 5 to 10 times or 20 times your Bitcoin on some of these coins at the end of the bull market, basically without having to do anything that's very intelligent. But that's a huge gamble. And then once you do that, you have to be able to take it out really quickly as well and put it back into Bitcoin in order to make your gains. I hope that makes sense.
Let's do some a little bit more here. Spencer says, also, what do you guys think about BTC pairs that are almost at all-time lows? Charlie, go ahead, take over.
That's like just trying to
Give up.
something that's like Bitcoin Cash, right?
Call in 657-383-1318. Stop being such fucking cowards. Call in. Ask your fucking Bitcoin questions. Help us help you make a fuckload of money so you can get drunk eating McDonald's on live stream after having $160 dinner at fucking Red Lobster. They didn't even give us cheese biscuits in Japan, but it's okay. We got that money, honey. We're good to go because why we're spending them crypto dollars. We know this shit. Call in, you fuckers. We're gonna give you free data. Tap into our brains of genius in regards to cryptocurrency. 657-383-1318. After you call, a lobster will be shipped to your house, and you'll be able to kill it yourself, and you'll be able to cook it. Me and Charlie, we ate 2 lobsters today. You're not a baller if you eat 1 lobster. We had steak and lobster, and we're like, listen, we want you to bring this motherfucker and kill this son of a bitch. We don't like him. We're gonna eat his ass. And that lobster was pretty good.
It was delicious.
I wanted more.
Delicious.
I wanted more. This McDonald's is, satisfying the inner white trash between me and Charlie. But, it's nice to be the champion.
Helping to sober up as well. So that just kind of absorbs.
I'm sober as a priest.
But to answer the question.
Answer to Spencer's question. Call in for your questions, motherfucker. 657-383-1318. Also, what do you guys think about the BTC pairs that are almost at their all-time lows? Charles, take it over. Go.
So, you just look at the Bitcoin dominance, right? So let's look at this. Press scene, right?
Yeah.
And we just go here. And you see Bitcoin is dominating massively. You look at here, Bitcoin is dominating massively. Basically, yeah, these things could be cheap right now, but they can also get cheaper. So what's the point of trying to front run a market? Trying to guess when will these other ones start to turn and make a better move compared to Bitcoin? There's no point in trying to front run it and trying to guess it, because if you do that, the only thing that you're going to do is potentially lose money. So the thing that you should be doing is waiting for that market to start having an uptick. And once you start seeing those altcoin moves, that's when you start saying, okay, now I want to get into some of these, right? But what most people did this year was the altcoin moves happened mostly between December of 2018 and April of this year. Nobody was actually buying them in that time period. Most people were not really even paying attention to Bitcoin as well. Most people then, when Bitcoin was going up in April, was saying, well, these altcoins went up faster in the first half of this year, so they all went into Litecoin, Ethereum, these other coins, and then Bitcoin crushed them all. So people trying to do the short-term trends usually lose out. So the thing that you should be doing is just go into Bitcoin right now, understand that's what's moving the market, and once you actually see proof that these altcoins are starting to move better compared to Bitcoin, then jump into them for sure. But that's not happening yet. So even though they're at all-time lows compared to the Bitcoin pairs, they can get lower very, very easily. So there's no point in trying to front run it and guess when will they come at their lows.
Our next question comes from Russ Bundo. He says, will BTC, which is Bitcoin, will Bitcoin drop to 9,500 or lower? Yes. Charlie, take it over.
Yes.
I got you. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you got that on lockdown.
I got the stream.
All right. So
Stream Deck on this bitch now. Go ahead. Sorry.
For all the guys who've been watching my show, they know that Bitcoin can get down to probably about 7,200 within the next 1 to 2 months. And that's actually a great opportunity. It's nothing to be scared of because we're in this correction here. And this is on the weekly chart. So it's just showing we can bounce between 9,000 or 9,500, basically where we are now, and 12,000 roughly, and seeing that bounce area and then coming down to maybe mid 8,000s, low 7,000s, around that area in early September, end of August is very, very likely. It's not guaranteed, right? This B wave here could go back up to that 14,000, and then this could be shallower, only down to like where we are now, around low 9,000s. But the likely scenario is that we have a shallower increase over the next couple of weeks, and then we have another downwards trend. And then looking on the short-term chart here, you can see that we're starting to make this move. We're going to have a lot of sideways action between here and early August. This is not a guarantee. If we did just roll over and go down from here, that would be, to be honest, a not good sign for the short term. But we likely just have a lot of bouncing room between here, which is an opportunity to buy. Not really an opportunity to sell too much until we get to the end phase here. And then that's when we see the fireworks. And these fireworks don't happen immediately. The early part of this wave 3 does take time. But by the end of this year, we have very good chances and early next year.
Smashing the all-time high this year.
Pretty much.
In my opinion, we're smashing the all-time high this year. Go ahead, Charles.
Yeah, well, there's even some people calling for 47,000 by the end of this year, which is kind of nuts.
Selling all my Bitcoin then and buying back when it fucking crashes.
No, you want to stay in it at that point. If it's going up that high, it's going to continue going up even more. So, oh shit, I wasn't showing the screen, was I?
No, I did. I just pushed the button. I have the stream.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot that you had that thing.
I'm fucking your Iceman over here. I'm your wingman. Sorry for my hiccups, guys. Let's go back. BNB won't rip faces until shit. Somebody saying TOS. This ain't Twitch, motherfucker. Where's my anime titties? I'll show you some anime titties right now.
All right, so BNB won't rip faces till Binance opens up their U.S. exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably right. But also, the U.S. version of Binance, the American market only accounts for 15% of their business,
yep.
Which, 15% of their business is significant. That's almost, 1/5 of their business.
Right.
But at the same time, Binance is being used frequently overseas, so it will help once Binance, relaunches in the States, but it's not going to be the United States actually, when it comes to cryptocurrency, is actually losing its financial power, because usually the United States is, used to running markets basically and saying, hey, whatever we do, the world follows.
Right.
When it comes to cryptocurrency, it's so distributed that yes, the United States does have more money than most places in the world since it's one of the best first world countries.
Yes, the best.
Yeah, but at the same time, in terms of cryptocurrencies being more and more distributed throughout these countries, it's the U.S. power on price changes is decreasing.
Let's go back to the chat here. So 7,000 BTC was hacked from Binance. True. Alt season 2020 election and May having shit's gonna be bananas. Yes, very well spoken from Brenton Wallen, the first. Is he the first appointed mod on your channel other than me?
Besides you, yeah.
I was the first, but Brenton, not a bad place.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was luck. Yeah, but Cody, you made a good calculated. I mean, it wasn't blind luck. Like, you made educated decisions and you did it, and you should be proud of yourself.
There's a lot of people who don't have the balls to pull triggers when triggers need to be pulled.
Cody's got balls for days, baby. Y'all are crazy. I owe it all to Charlie from day one. You heard it right there, motherfuckers. Dude, I saw that on Twitter. So awesome. Yes. You guys have to pay any taxes in Japan off crypto gains? Yes. We go to our Japanese tax accountant, Mr. Kobayashi. And we say, Mr. Kobayashi-san, chotto tax tasukete kudasai. And he's like, hi. And he pays his taxes. We pay our taxes, and then he gives us some samurai swords, some sushi, and like 2 octopus each. They're alive, and then we pay our taxes, and then we're good to go. We're good to go. So yeah, we do 100%.
And for most people asking this question, the thing that you should also notice is that I don't know how to best to phrase this.
Pay your taxes, motherfuckers. Yeah,
that's the best way to phrase it.
Zuck Nation says, so is BTC still going down? I'm gonna buy some more. Listen, motherfucker, you've been saying that for the longest time. Buy the goddamn. Listen, you're in the dip right now. Buy Buy.
Anything under $10,000, you better move now.
You better goddamn buy it. Nigerian Dawn says, nice hat, buddy. Well, thank you very much. Tom.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Tom, baby. Tom, I need you to donate some money. I need you to donate $100 right now. I'll put the link in the chat.
Have you guys heard of Oracle? I know Oracle, the company which makes software. Other than that, I don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
Bitcoin is better than 401k. Agreed.
Easily.
Tom Bobadil says, have you guys heard of the crypto YouTuber Oracle? He trades 1 minute charts and never loses a trade.
Fucking right. Okay, so here's the thing on those types of motherfuckers. So people who trade, like day trade, literally on 1 minute charts. Okay, there are people who do that and they do it successfully some of the time. But the fact, if anybody ever tells you they literally never lose a trade, they're
liars.
You.
Yeah.
Oh, they're totally bullshitting you.
Yeah.
It's impossible. It is impossible. People who have been trading for 30, 40 years in any market have losing trades. They win more than 50% of the time. And so they win more than 50% of the time. And so that's what makes them money. But if anybody is like selling you on that they are 100% right all the time, they are going back and they are doctoring their trades. Point and simple.
All right, listen.
Don't trust that motherfucker. I've never heard of him, but I don't trust that.
Callers on the line. So 530. I'm sorry. I see you've been holding for 4 minutes. We're gonna hit you up. And then 404. Don't get your panties in a bunch and don't hang up early. We want to get to you too. Let's just go. I just gotta say.
You gotta translate to me again.
Yeah, I'm gonna translate to you. Okay. I know. Fucking sorry.
With Rolla, you got the fucking speaker working. Come on, man.
Fucking Jesus. 530. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, it's Tom Bombadil.
Tom Bombadil, the Christian man. What's up, Tom? My friend, how are you?
Man of God calling in.
God bless you, Tom. Thank you for all your donations.
Good. How are you, buddy?
I'm great, my man. Thank you so much for your donation. Seriously.
Yeah, how you feeling that? Yeah, man, you saving some Japanese people.
I'm trying, man. You know, I'm really having these existential crises recently, and I'm just hoping that I go to heaven at the end of the day. What's up, man? You got crypto questions?
No, you guys just answered it. This guy Oracle, I'm in his Discord. I don't know. He's really good. He trades the 1 minute chart. And he has tons of videos doing it. He seems like he wins all the trades.
He seems like he wins all the trades. Well, I think Charlie's going to do a show on it now. Charlie's going to go do a show on this Oracle.
I could.
And we're going to debunk him, Tom. I think it's going to be, because reality is, look, me and Charlie, listen, I've lost a lot of money in crypto doing my fucking slanky ass trades. Charlie's a little bit more level-headed than I am, and then he has actually, Charlie lives off of his crypto money, so he's doing a really good job. But for me, when you tell me somebody has, basically not lost any fucking trades, I get a little skeptical. But we'll look into him. Tom. We'll look into it for sure.
I did a consult with him. I'm gonna confess, I sent him $500 for his consult.
You sent him $500 for his consultation for fucking this guy?
Yeah, man.
This guy is hustling.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know. I should have been sending it to the gospel for you.
You should have sent me $500 to bring the Japanese devils to the Lord. But I digress. I
know.
I digress. It's okay.
Can you debunk him then? I would be happy because it was bullshit. I did his consult. It was bullshit.
Oh, God
forgive me, but it was
now he's
bullshit.
saying it's bullshit. His consultation was bullshit.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. How was it bullshit,
but
my mate?
maybe I sucked at it. I don't know.
Oh, he just doesn't know.
I don't know if you could look into it because it would be great if you could do 1 minute trades. That would be amazing.
I'll wait for him to.
Okay. All right. Well, Tom, listen. Thank you. We're gonna go to the next caller. But Tom, thank you for watching. You're the fucking man. I'm sorry you lost your money, but you're probably the Lord has blessed you because you seem to be dropping cash left and right. Click on that Streamlabs link in the fucking in the fucking chat, and you can make George Bruno dance and donate some money to us here.
Here's what I'm gonna say to Tom before we move on to the next.
Screw George Bruno.
The point of both this show and my show is: have you ever seen the movie Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
You pull back the curtain, you see some motherfucking, short motherfucker talking into a microphone, and he's just saying whatever, and he's running this whole imaginary world, right?
Yep.
that's what a lot of people do in the crypto sphere. They just spout a lot of bullshit. And then when you call them out and you show that curtain pulled behind, that's really when you can see what's really happening. So that's what I do want to do that on my show. So I'll probably look into the guy, and if I can find some decent information on him, I won't shit talk him too much, but I'll at least show you what's really going on with that guy.
And just exclusive update right now. All of Charlie's consultation rates have just gone up to $500. I can't believe these criminals are charging $500 fucking dollars. What the fuck? And he said he was charging $500 and the advice was shit. Let's go to the next caller on the line. All right. 404, you're on the air, baby. What's up?
What's going on, gentlemen?
How you doing, sir?
Who is it?
Doing pretty good, man. This is Spencer from the chat. I just wanted to talk to you guys. Have you guys been following the BitMex lawsuit in New York?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the headphones over to Charlie. Let him dive in on this one. But here we go. Is this Spencer? He wants to know. Did you
Okay.
Spencer from the chat. He wants to know. Did you follow the BitMex lawsuit from New York?
Okay. Oh, that thing. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. Dive in.
I can't hear anything right now, but yeah, ask away.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think it's the biggest thing in the crypto space right now. Basically, BitMex is being sued by the state of New York, by the Attorney General. I don't know if you guys are aware. There's the USDT, US dollar Tether.
Yes.
It's like a third-party corporation
Yes, by
that can basically print out the equivalent of a US dollar.
Yep, by Bitfinex, right?
And actually, BitMex, not BitMex.
Bitfinex.
And basically, New York is taking them to court because they keep printing out U.S. dollar tethers, pumping up the price of Bitcoin, and they immediately remove it.
Well, okay, so here's what that is on Tether. So you're not wrong, and I don't know why you're showing this, but yeah.
Go ahead.
If you watch, I've done a show actually on the New York Attorney General when they first started suing Bitfinex and Tether. I think that was back in May when that first started going on. But yeah, they've been doing it for a while. And actually, Bitfinex has been giving them their information ever since the end of last year. So they've been complying actually quite well during those times. So it is a tit-for-tat kind of cat and mouse game that they've been playing for a while. But it actually hasn't gone into the public sphere until the last couple of months. And to be honest, my opinion on that is that Tether always has really, really negative press on it. But it continues to be the go-to choice for stable coins within the crypto sphere. So yeah, it's not backed 100% by actual dollars. They do have different reserves, and they are overseas. They're not based in America. But basically, the New York Attorney General is using them as an example case for, okay, if somebody is based overseas, but they are working with U.S. customers, maybe even if it's not directly, if it's indirectly through third-party exchanges, they're just trying to get them as an example for, okay, if we can litigate these guys successfully, then we can start going after other similar types of companies which are not based in the States but service U.S.-based customers because they see Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as a threat to the U.S. dollar. So yes, it is true that Bitfinex and Tether do not have one-to-one pairing for each dollar of Tether that is in the market. But I think they proved that they have at least 70% of those of the backing, whether it's in dollars or other assets that they have in overseas. So that's usually better than most banks have in assets compared to what they loan out 10 times to other companies like JP Morgan and different banks like that. So it is a really important thing. And you're right, actually, BitMex is also in the news right now because any company that is trying to service U.S. customers is being unloaded on right now in the crypto game because the U.S.
Yeah, for margin trading.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why Binance actually started taking off, the trading for Americans because they were introducing margin trading, and they know that the U.S. does not like companies that do margin trading. So they said, okay, we don't want to get in trouble with the U.S. So if we're going to introduce margin trading on Binance, we're actually going to take off the U.S. market first, and then we'll deal with that later. So that's one of the reasons why they did that. They did it kind of as like a preemptive thing. So a lot of these things that you're seeing, especially from Steve Mnuchin, Donald Trump, and the head of the Federal Reserve over the last week and a half, have been things that the U.S. government is doing on purpose to basically down talk crypto, because they do actually see it as a threat to the U.S. dollar. So you're definitely 100% right, and you do have to pay attention to this stuff, and you should be skeptical of both sides of the coin. But at the end of the day, they're scared of these markets that they can't control, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay, so I just basically want to talk a little bit about margin trading.
Sure.
I'm sure some of the people watching this are unaware of some of the things.
Gotcha.
Companies like Bitfinex and BitMex, when you margin trade, they're directly competing against their customers. So they can use the U.S. dollar tether to absolutely wreck the shorts and longs.
Oh, yeah. And they know where the shorts and longs are, right? They can look on their own, where people have those shorts and longs, and they can just like liquidate people very, very easily and just take their money, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're right.
So I just never understood why people would margin trade.
I don't. You're 100% right. People who margin trade are like people who go to a casino, simply because
Exactly.
the ability to go there is, it's enticing, right? So when you go there and you're like, I can make 100 times my money for nothing, and I'm pretty confident in the move. Well, you could also lose 100 times of your money as well, right? So, to me, that's just gambling, and I don't do that.
Okay. Did you guys see that the BACT was approved on Monday for a soft launch?
Yes. So BACT has been continuing. So let me tell people what BACT is. So if you want to Google it, it's BAKKT. And BACT is a company owned by a company called ICE, which owns the New York Stock Exchange, right? So BACT is a company which does Bitcoin futures. So basically legitimizing Bitcoin for large institutional money. And the reason why it's important is because when you make a trade, either if it's a short or a long on Bitcoin, they don't resolve the trade in dollars. They resolve the trade in Bitcoin. So BACT actually, they tried to come out with their service at the end of 2018, but since the bear market was so low, what they basically did is they pushed it back until just Monday. And over the last 6 to 9 months, they've been accumulating as much Bitcoin as they can so they can actually service those trades properly when they come out. So they did their soft launch, yes, on Monday, and then their actual launch will be in mid-September. And if you look at my chart, which I show the next major wave coming in terms of an uptrend in Bitcoin coming in September, October, they know that. So that's why they're going to be officially launching once the whole market is in an uptrend. That way they don't get people crying to them that they're losing any money, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely.
But you're tuned into the market, so like, how long have you been paying attention to Bitcoin and all that?
I actually started in 2017. I bought a little bit of Bitcoin, but I immediately put it into altcoins, and that was at the perfect time for alt season. So I ended up making like 1,400%, and then I was hooked.
Love it. And then what did you do when the price started going down?
I've trading for about 2 years. Dude, I actually reinvested all of my profits, and I absolutely got wrecked.
Happens, yeah. But you're still in it.
But I'm back on the game, and I'm back to winning.
Sweet. And what kind? I mean, you don't have to give me too solid of numbers, but just like what are you exposed to? Like, how many coins are you exposed to right now?
Right now, I'm probably 85% Bitcoin. I just opened up some positions last night on some altcoins that I've been looking at for a long time. I think they're going to pump up. I'm actually up like 8 to 12% in both of them right now.
Sweet.
So that's probably another 15%, but I'm mostly Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I think if people are heavily invested, as long as they can, be mostly in Bitcoin, they're going to be winning. And then, what I recommend to people, because I've had a few people who've been paying attention to this channel since April, since Bitcoin's been going up, they got in some big gains and then they started diversifying into other altcoins like way too heavily. So I think, yeah, as long as you keep it the majority in Bitcoin, then it's okay to try some of these altcoins and see where it goes. But yeah, you want to ride the winner for sure.
Yeah, but last thing here.
Sure.
One thing that I have noticed, a lot of people, they've been trying to build up their cash, so they'll actively trade their accounts and they'll build up their cash. But one thing I've been trying to do is I've been trying to stack my Bitcoin instead of stacking cash because I don't plan on cashing out anytime soon.
Yep.
So when I trade, I'm actively trading to get more Bitcoin and not more cash.
Exactly, and that's why you're playing the altcoins, right?
Yes, exactly, with the BTC pairs.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the hardest because playing directly with cash, it's actually easy to make. It's relatively easy to make money. It's harder to grow your Bitcoin.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
if you have
But,
that long-term
thanks for taking my
outlook,
call,
it's
guys.
good.
I'm going to continue listening.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I said, yeah, but thanks for taking my call, man. I just want to talk to you guys about, those few things with BitMex. I think that's the most pivotal thing right now. If BitMex goes under, the whole crypto space is going to tank for quite some time, I think.
Yeah, I think it would definitely hurt it for sure. The one thing which is interesting about a bull market is, that would technically like bring down the market for sure because how many billion, if you look at the coin market cap, there's literally, billions of dollars within Tether itself. But besides that, and it would definitely hurt it for a short term. But one of the interesting things about a bull market is that even if you get like really bad news, like a hack of Binance or, Donald Trump says Bitcoin's the worst thing since sliced bread, or, you get the head of the Treasury or the head of the Federal Reserve saying shit about Bitcoin. How much does it affect the price? It does a bit, but actually the strength of the bull move actually dominates more than it goes down. So even if those things do happen, we're in such a strong trend right now that, you just buy those dips basically. If you have that much faith in it and you know where it's going, then it's not that hard to play the game right. And right now it's on easy mode. Once it gets to the top of the bull market, then you have to actually understand what's going on to be able to, like you said, trade out so that you don't get crushed by the alts.
Yeah. So I guess one last thing since I'm still on the call. I've been looking at the BTC chart. I see us in a downtrend right now. So I've got some resistance from that 13.9 and that 13.1. That's the overhead resistance. Then I've got underhead support when we drop down to that 9,600 and that 8,900 that one day. I've got that as the support, the underlying support. So I see us in a downtrend right now.
Definitely.
And even in the downtrend, there's a smaller wedge.
Okay. On like the hourly or the what chart are you looking at for the
I'm
wedge?
looking on the hourly.
Okay, on the 1 hour charts?
Hourly. Yes.
And like how for the wedge, just meaning like from like July 17th until now? Or sorry, July 17th until now, like the last like 1 week?
Yes. The wedge is actually all the way from when we hit 13.9.
Oh, I got you.
It sort of starts at the price of 12.5, and then it touches again at 11.8 on July 12th. That's the wedge. We've actually fallen out of the wedge, and we're about to hit the bottom of the falling channel. At the bottom of the falling channel, I have $8,900.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to head down there, tap up there, maybe get a bounce.
You mean in the short term?
Yeah, short term. Yeah, I mean, I trade in the short term, so yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I haven't looked at that specific scenario because I usually use two specific things for my trading, which are Elliott Wave and Bitcoin cycles. So what I see right now is that we have pretty good support and we'll probably bounce up a little bit over the next couple of weeks before we start heading down. But the general direction, you're right, especially in the short term in terms of the next 1 to 2 months, is sideways to down. So what you do in a bull market, whatever happens, whether you're right or wrong exactly in what you're looking at, because patterns do change day by day. But the best thing to do is when you know you're in a bull market is just, keep putting in buys at lower prices. Maybe even at somewhat unrealistic prices, right? Put in like a buy trade, automatic buys at like 9,000, 8,500, 7,200, and put in like a third of each of your whatever you're going to put in at those levels. And if it hits it, great. If it doesn't, then you still got what you got. But yeah, we're definitely not in a bull, a super bull phase for the short term here. But in the long term, you got to keep your eye on the prize. So play these short term trends cautiously for sure.
Okay, so I'm actually going to hop off the call here and just continue listening to the show. Is there
Sounds
an
good,
email I can send my chart to? Maybe you can take a look at it.
Yeah, I'd be very, very happy to. Charlie@cultivatecrypto.com.
Spell.
Let me see. Maybe I can throw it in the.
Spell it.
Let me type it in here actually in the chat.
Yeah, just throw it in the chat and I'll email it to you guys.
L-I.
That's a dot, right? There we go. All right, sweet. Yeah, just send it there, charlie@cultivatecrypto.com. I'm more than happy to look. Like, I really like guys who think for themselves and, look at this information, from different perspectives, because then, we can, talk about those things openly. So send me an email there, and I'm more than happy to take a look and let you know if there's anything that, whatever is good or bad about what you're looking at.
Okay, I just sent it to you. But yeah, I'm just going to continue listening to the show, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, no worries.
Hopefully I
Thanks for
provided
calling.
some insight and some of the listeners.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
No problem.
All right,
You too.
take care. Thanks.
All right, looks like we got 505 on the air. I think that's New Mexico. Charlie, you just got the headset on. Just keep rolling, baby. Go for it. 505. Thank you for
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for waiting on hold. You got Charlie from Cultivate Crypto with the headset on. Go ahead and ask your question.
Hi. So I'm pretty new to cryptocurrency in general, and I recently just started looking into it as a whole. So I have a question that's pretty general, but going into cryptocurrency, are there any general rules to follow or just coins to stay within? Or when investing in it, do you want to stay within the top 100, or just any general rules you can give?
Yep, rules of thumb. So what have you done so far? Just let me know where you're at.
I haven't invested in any cryptocurrencies, but I've had my eye on a few of the coins within the top 100. Pretty much just spectated for a while.
And why are you looking at them in particular, and maybe which ones?
Nothing too particular. I've had my eye on Ripple because of the price, basically. Bitcoin, pretty much because it's driving the market. Ethereum, pretty much mainly the top 5 and a few near the bottom that I've kind of looked at. Like, let me see. Some coins like Golem and Maximum Coin.
Yep.
Maximum.
Yep.
And I'm not really too sure which coins are, more volatile.
Yeah, and
pretty much I'm just beginning with all this.
Yep. So since you're just beginning, like, roughly how much? So the first rule of thumb. So this is like you're just asking for kind of like, rules of thumb, things that you should like kind of stick to. So the first rule of thumb is a little bit counterintuitive. It's the rule of don't put in more than you're willing to lose. At the same time, since we're in a bull market, it's easier to win than it is to lose as long as you don't sell out in the short term. But in general, right now, how much are you looking to put in that you're like, okay, if it was gone tomorrow, I'd still be okay? Like $100 or $1,000?
It'd be like a couple grand.
Okay, yeah. So if it's like 1 or 2 or 3,
I would invest a couple grand in a little bit, but definitely I wouldn't mind losing anywhere from 500 and below. Okay.
So yeah, I mean 500 and below is definitely you should put in then in case if you're like emotionally okay with that. Just throw it in. Easy. No problem. And what I would do with that is put it all in Bitcoin at the moment. And actually, I'll show the chart on the screen here because there's one strategy that you can do that's fairly simple. So the chart might be on a little bit of a delay when you're looking at it here, but you can basically, if you see that the price is generally going slightly up to sideways or down, let's say you put in $1,000, right? You can put in $1,000.
So you have accepted the truth.
Oh, you got somebody subscribed. Vader's on there.
Oh yeah, we got some
Sweet.
some subscribers.
But so you could put let's say you put $1,000 mark. Sorry, you put 250 of that $1,000, so a quarter of whatever you put it at. You put it at like 9,600 here. So you put one buy order there, then you put another buy order like at 9,000, right here, and then that's another $250, and then you put another buy order even lower than that at like 82 or 8,500, and then you put the last $250 of that 1,000. Maybe a lot lower into the mid 7,000s. That way, this is what we call laddering in. You're putting some rungs on your ladder, putting different price points that you're willing to buy in at. And if the price dips to those points, then you basically get it bought in. And so from here at 9,600 down to 7,600, if you do that type of strategy, and you get, say, 75% of that bought in, so about $700 or $750 bought in. Maybe the last one doesn't get filled. Then you have an average buy-in of like 9,000 or 9,200. So a strategy like that means you don't have to put all in at the same time. But if you're okay with holding and mainly looking on the long term, just put it in mainly into Bitcoin. Once you're in significant profit with Bitcoin, then you can start looking at the other altcoins. I would not, for somebody who's brand new, I would not really be looking too much at altcoins until you're in profit with Bitcoin. Does that make sense?
Okay. It does.
Okay.
So with altcoins,
go ahead.
What was that?
I was just gonna say, were you able to see the
Seems
chart?
like with a lot of
as I was doing it
altcoins,
there?
Yeah, I'm watching it now. There's like I think like a 20-second delay.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, with the altcoins, it seems like there's quite a few of them. Or some of the coins, let's say on like Coin Market Cap, for example, on like a few pages down, are those types of coins really at all reasonable to look at even in the future? Let's say like 5 years? Or is it mainly just safe to stay within the top 100, you'd say?
It's
like, hypothetically speaking, if I was an experienced Bitcoin or cryptocurrency trader.
Within the top 20 to 30, and you don't want to be invested in more than 2 to 5 coins at one particular time, to be honest. So top 100 is probably too far to be looking. You really only want to be in the top 20, maybe 30 maximum. And you really only want 2 to 5 coins in your portfolio. Actually being highly diversified in crypto is not that beneficial, especially in the early part of a bull market. So I'm just showing the last couple bull markets here. In the first 3 phases of the first bull market, from about $2 here up to about $150, the only thing that was really returning a lot was Bitcoin. And then at the end of the market, everybody was jumping into everything and anything. And the same thing happened in the last time around. The first, the first 70% of the market was all in Bitcoin, and then people started throwing into alts. So right now, for the next 1 year, Bitcoin is really the one that you want to be mainly making profit on. And then once a lot of other people, once your friends, once people start talking about it at the water cooler, once people start throwing money at almost anything, then yeah, invest in like a small handful of other altcoin winners. But until then, you want to try to make as much profit as you can first in Bitcoin. And then once you have, like, for example, let's say you put in $1,000 now, it's $10,000 per coin. It goes up to $50,000 per coin. You 5 times your money. Now you have $5,000. You can then take that $4,000 of profit, and you can take like 1 or 2,000 of that $4,000 of profit, and then put it into a couple different altcoins to try to grow it a little bit faster towards the end of the bull market.
Okay.
So that's the best strategy. It's not
Makes sense.
it's not sexy. It's not sexy at all. Everybody wants to jump into all these alts because they think it's gonna go, faster than everything else. But Bitcoin is where it's at for now. So don't get lured in too much to the altcoins at this point in time, especially if you're new.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Yep. So thanks for the call, man. And if you want to hit me up for more questions, feel free to email me as well.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You guys take care.
All right, you too, man. Have a good one.
Solid. I don't even need this, do I? Dude, good caller. Good stuff. Good quality.
Yeah, everybody's
shit
having
there.
really good questions, and people are starting to take notice.
Let's go back to the chat here. Let's address the chat, then we're gonna wrap it up here. MK Alpha. Erwin Francois says, "Hey Jonathan, what's up, Erwin? How are those TRT treatments going? You still mad over Michiko? No, I'm winning. I'm always wearing at least $20,000 in gold accessories, so I'm good to go. It looks like you two had a day. Googs, we wish you were here, baby. Googs, listen, you should have been here. The shit I was pulling off was hilarious. Noise. I want to go up slowly, let the slow-moving averages catch up, then pump to 100K. Pick up my call. I'm on the phone line too. Man of God calling in. I'm waiting. My Chick-fil-A is getting cold. Tom Bobadil, please donate $500 to get for your consultation today. We just saved you. You're welcome. Game for Crypto Show. Now hearing. Oh, come on, Peter. Peter, come on. I gotta delete that just so I don't get fucking banned from fucking YouTube. Bye. Are you still getting your allowance from mommy and hiding in Japan? Who's this? I just read that. No. Yeah.
Good shit. All right.
I got allowance. I got a $5,000 allowance for this bad boy. $5,500 allowance from mommy. Yeah. That's right. No. Crypto killer. Oh wait, this two. Okay, let's just ban these accounts. So ban, because these guys asked me. Yeah, don't even try and act like I'm leeching off anybody. Charlie knows I'm making money on all my own. Just making exchanges rich with 1 minute trades. Yeah, exactly. Should have sent $500 to Charlie. Exactly. Too many scammers out there. Triple down on that one. Most of the D-bags make money from cleaning. They're going to make you money. They've never made any Bitcoin money. Exactly. Like Milli Vanilli. Hell, I would love to get 51%.
Milli Vanilli, I love the reference.
Hell, I would love to make 51% of my trades right. Yep. Non-CC Music Factor. Anime titties. I love me some anime titties. Khalil says, good information. America sucks for crypto trading. All the best exchanges are illegal. Fair play.
Well, they're not illegal. They're just banned.
He's right to see it as a threat to the U.S. dollar. Hey, says Nigerian Don. Christian Martin, what's up, buddy? It says, are you involved in Tate's Trading Academy or have any thoughts on it?
I wouldn't touch it.
Charlie wouldn't touch it. Charlie's a professional. Email the chart. Check it out. Player Supreme, Crybaby Bitch, Exposed, Modern, Bitch Ass Life. Who is this fucking loser making all these fucking troll accounts? I'm just going to ban you. I'm the man, bro. You can't just like fucking make my dudes hate me out of nowhere. Why do people fear Bitcoin? Because they fear being rich. They're used to being fucking poor. And the fact that you can tell them, hey, this is a way to change your whole, path of poverty that you've been to, like they have to protect their old way of feelings. So that's it.
That's actually true.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for listening to us today. Go ahead and go to cultivatecrypto.com. I'll see you on the show tomorrow. Charlie does his show every day, Monday to Friday, minus today, which is Wednesday. 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in, participate. Go get some crypto dollars. We've been telling you since fucking February.
And on my show yesterday, I was telling everybody, this is your last chance.
It's the last chance.
Not forever, but just
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Last call for crypto hot dudes. I mean, I got my Bitcoin. Charlie, I know you got yours.
I'm waiting on it. I can't wait.
We're going to be eating a lot more lobster in the future. You guys are awesome. Body language mastery students will be firing up a webinar. I'm going to be popping in. It's going to be a short one because I need to go to bed. But other than that, I'll see you on the flip side. Catch you then. All right. Bye-bye. See ya.